Welcome back, my fellow aficionados. I am back, and we're going to get right into this. With this episode, we're going to do some user comments and questions. And I know I promised to do the unboxing of the Padrones, the number 6. I will get to that and possibly shoot another video after this, but we'll see with that. But I want to get into this right now. Also, before I forget, hopefully tomorrow I should be receiving the Rabbit Air, which I discussed in the previous videos. We're going to try it out. So the plan is, and hopefully my wife doesn't watch this video, because what the plan is, I'm going to set it up down here. I'm not going to tell. She knows I'm getting the Rabbit Air, but I'm not going to tell her when I'm going to try smoking a cigar down here. So the plan is, I'm not going to do like some of these videos where I'm going to smoke the place out and then run it and try to evaluate how it is. No, I'm going to do it the way I would normally smoke a cigar. So I'm going to set it up beside me. We can go through it. There's other videos on YouTube that'll discuss it in detail with the negative ion and stuff like that. But we'll get into the unboxing and how it works. So I'm going to set it up on the table. I'll have my ashtray. We'll light the cigar. I'm going to make sure that she's home, and we'll see if this thing can really let me get away with having a cigar in the man cave. If it works, great. We could possibly start doing some reviews of actual cigars. If it doesn't, back to the old drawing board, and I will figure out a way. I promise you that. So anyway, let's get into some of these questions, and then we'll get into some of the comments as well. Sydney, and I hope you guys don't mind me actually calling out your tags. He's been emailing me. So he's got some really great questions of how can you tell whether a cigar is fake? Is it by the color, triple cap? How can I tell? First and foremost, start with the box. We went through it in the previous videos with the tobacco sticker, the government seal, the numbers, the box codes. Yes, it is possible to actually have a legit box and fake cigars. That is possible. And it is also possible to have, authentic bands and the cigars are fake. Which he was explaining, a friend of his received some cigars as a gift. The bands look legit. The cigars smoke good, but he wants to know whether they're real or fake. I have cut open a few fakes, and believe me, they're getting better. It's scary. I've had some where it's just almost like sawdust when you cut it open, but I've had a few where when you start cutting it open, you can start to see the imperfections in the leaf, but also the binder, and most of it was long filler. It was pretty deep before you got into all the junk. So yeah, it's tough, but I mean, be vigilant. Start with the box, and honestly, and I don't want to. If you're not getting it from a reputable Habanos dealer, and I don't care, I've had it too when I go to Cuba. A friend of a friend works at a factory. No, I guarantee you 90%, 99% that they are fake. So don't bother. Get it from a La Casa del Habano. Get it from a Habanos dealer. Someone who is reputable. And again, why I always stick with COH. There are, Cigar One, Finest Cuban. They are authentic, and there's no questioning that. Also, he had another question because he is a fellow countryman. Living in Canada, he got a notification that says his box has been released from the international item has been released from custom for processing by Canada Post. Doesn't mean I'm paying duty. No, it does not. Don't freak out. I've ordered a lot of times, and I have had it where it does get stopped, goes through customs, and still gets delivered. I've had both where I've had to pay duty and where I didn't. So they're just checking to make sure what is said is being delivered is delivered. They do go by the value of the product. So, be prepared, but, it doesn't necessarily mean you are going to pay duty. So just so we can set that straight. For friends in the States, I don't know how that works, and this is where I'm going to dump it on to Phil, Mr. Phil P. I told you you're stuck with me now. If you have any U.S. questions, feel free to post them on the comment sections, and hopefully Phil will get back to you. He lives there. He's got more knowledge than I do. I'm not going to pretend. But I will dig around to try to find out how that works, but I'm not sure. So I'll leave that for Mr. Phil. Anonymous 1. He finally pulled the trigger. Actually, I'll read this comment. I am jealous, my friend. Anybody who gets a box, I'm jealous, but especially what he got. He finally pulled the trigger and ordered, after a week and a half, received his order. He ordered the Cohiba Maduro 5, the Secretos. What I like what Anonymous did is he had COH open the box, check the cigars, put the bubble wrapping. As he was saying, the bubble wrapping was a nice touch, protected also with the Boveda bag. So that, and you're bang on that. That's kind of what I like as well. But I'm not gonna lie, there is that little thing when you crack open a box for the first time. But I'm glad you're happy with that. Go ahead and smoke one, like you were saying. Typically, what I do, I'll let them rest for a couple of weeks, just because they're in transport, right? They've been in transport for a week and a half, 2 weeks. So, but by all means, I've done it too. Where the Behike 52s, I was dying to try one, and I had to try one right off the hop, and man, it did not disappoint. So enjoy those. Great cigars, man. Great sticks. I am jealous. Let's continue on. Eric, man, oh man, brother, what a box you got! Holy smokes! He purchased, and I think if you click on his tag below, you can see the video. He got the H. Upmann Grand Reservas, and wow, what a nice looking sticks. That incredible, very nice. Keep going down. Hot kimchi. He's looking to order. He wants to do a little bit more research, but he also would like to order from COH, seeing that I've done it and other followers have done it. And this is what I like about this, is doing, not just going by what someone says, but actually doing your homework, going through, doing some research, not just taking someone's word for it, but actually, thinking for yourself and finding out on your own as well. And that's awesome. And believe me, you will not be disappointed. But good on you for that. Keep doing your research. Hey, you never know, right? And some of the comments that again keep me going, which is really nice. Pedro Sanchez, great videos, keep it up, great work. Jason Brower, great job, brother. This one I like, from Scott, who is looking to buy the Mini DX. Unfortunately, my friend, I sold that when I got this guy, but who I sold it to, I do stay in contact. We are friends. If in the future he does decide to upgrade, I will definitely let you know, and I'll put you in contact with him, and you guys can discuss that. Or this guy, if I end up getting something bigger, and then my wife will kill me, but we shall see. But anyhow, that's that. Also, he was looking at the Behike 52 video that I posted. Is that cigar for beginners? I know a lot of people are going to say, well, you're crazy at that price point. You know, you're almost, what, $100 a stick up in Canada here. It's subjective. I mean, the only reason why I would say no is just if you are new. I don't know if you would fully appreciate the flavor profile, and I mean, yeah, you can get it, smoke it, you know, telling everybody that you're smoking a Behike, but I would probably start off with something like a Romeo, Romeo and Juliet, just to see even if you like it. You know, it's more on the mild end. See, you know, how your palate is, if you truly do enjoy it. Then if you do, by all means, jump into it. I mean, there is no right and wrong. There isn't, you know, but yeah, I mean, that's, especially for a beginner, that's a big jump just because of the price tag for the stick. And it is a unique taste, which I enjoy. I love it. But yeah, I'll leave you with that. Also, a comment from Sydney with the he purchased a box of the Hoyo de Monterrey Du Prince, which I have in here buried because out of sight, out of mind. A lot of the cigar community is saying, especially the way those are made, to let them sit 3 years. So I know with me, if I see it, I'm going to smoke it. So just hide it away, don't touch it, do the same thing, and I'm sure within 3 years' time those things are going to be absolutely phenomenal. I've read nothing but good things about the Du Prince, and that's another stick that I don't understand. It seems to be harder to get. I don't know what's going on, but weird. And that is about it. So again, hopefully I will get the rabbit ear tomorrow, and we can experiment with that, see what happens. I hope that's my ticket. Everything I've read has been pretty positive. You know, I'm not expecting a miracle, but if I can get away with that, and then I can work on closing off a section. You know what? Maybe one video I'll just show you guys the setup that I have down here with the bar, and we can make it a cigar bar. Hey. So anyhow, hit like, subscribe, keep the comments going. Excellent. Any U.S. questions, Mr. Phil? Hey, buddy. Yeah, and I promise I will get to the Padrones. Maybe, you know what, we'll do an unboxing of that, and maybe that'll be the first one we try with the rabbit ear. No, I got a Chris in the basement with the Cuban. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Anyhow, guys, thanks for everything. Have a great week, and we shall talk to you guys soon. Cheers.